Hello, I'm Kim Hesse and welcome to Event Ninja, where in each episode we share one actionable tip you can apply to your next event. And in today's episode we received a question from Jane, and Jane has asked me, Kim, how do you sleep after an event high? Now, thank you so much for this question, Jane. It's not one I've actually been asked before, but I think it's a really great question, and it's probably a problem that many of us event managers have. The reason is because we work so hard in the lead up to that event. We get on site and then we're just full of adrenaline. We're go, go, go. We probably haven't had a lot of sleep in the nights leading up. We're probably not eating properly or having enough water. So all of these things are really important to be organized and set out your meals. I now carry cut up carrot sticks and fruit and nuts that I can be eating on the go, because let's face it, sometimes function food, and as event managers we probably get what's left over from the buffet sometimes as well, is not always the greatest energy booster. So things like that I do during the event to try and keep my energy levels up, so I'm not kind of binging on muffins and things like that. Coffee, of course, is going to help you get through the event, and caffeine and stuff like that. So go nuts where you need to, but back it up with lots of water. Now, after the event, I guess, because we're always thinking about the next step, what's next, especially if you're in the middle of like a 4-day conference and you're trying to sleep on night 2, because your mind is just going, okay, so this happened today, what has to happen the next day, what has to happen the following day. So here's my advice, and this is what we do as a team, because let's face it, as an event manager, you're the first to arrive and you're the last to leave. So sometimes extending that leaving time by even half an hour, go down to the hotel bar and have a cheeky wine with your team and just talk about the day. Talk about, I don't know, things that happened behind the scenes. Talk about what you need to be planning for the upcoming days, and sort of brain dump and get it all out of your head so you're not processing all of that stuff on your own at night when you're trying to sleep. And you know what? Some of the best conversations and the funniest conversations that I've ever had of our entire careers come from those sort of post-event wines, once we've sent the guests off or it's the end of a conference day. So there's my tip number 1, and probably my biggest tip for you, in addition to trying to eat well and drink as much water while you're on site to keep your body and your energy levels going. Tip number 2 would be when I come home from an event, I usually treat my couch as my docking station. I sit there, recharge, zone out. Bless you, Jax, my cat just sneezed. And zone out on your docking station, catch up on some Netflix or something like that. And then number 3, if you're really having trouble sleeping and your mind is racing and you've still got all that adrenaline flowing through your body, herbal sleeping tablets. Have a couple of those and hopefully that will help you pop off to sleep. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts, Event Ninja subscribers, as to what you do to sleep. Maybe you've got some tips that will help myself, help Jane and the other event managers in our community. So pop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you on the next episode.